Hello, everyone, and welcome to the University of Rhode Island Computer Science and Statistics. In today's lesson, we are going to be talking about smart devices and the Internet of Things. All right. I'm pretty sure many of you have grown accustomed and are very comfortable with what is known as smart devices. If you don't know what a smart device is, just take a look at around your house, and I'm pretty sure half of your house contains a bunch of smart devices, from your Windows 10 with built-in Cortana, to your refrigerator that might have network access, to your smartphones, to your Alexa, to your Apple iPhone, to your car, and its ability to really use the network and even create personal area networks for you to use inside of the car. So smart devices such as TV are really essentially or home appliances that are integrated with computer functionality. So custom smart device apps on a TV or your TV in general might facilitate social networking. You have home automation with network cameras that really can monitor your home, from your heating that uses the internet to your lighting to alarms to really everything that is controllable through what is known as a network interface. So these are essentially what we would consider to be smart devices. And the reality of it all is smart technology is everywhere. All right. And I just mentioned a bunch of them. You can't really think of a technology today that exists that doesn't have some type of smart device in it. Essentially, smart devices are computer controlled, network connected. All right. So again, what are smart devices? Smartphones, wearable technology such as your iWatch, your Samsung Watch, or just a smart watch in general. All of your voice assistants that exist. I have an Alexa, uh, Cortana, the Android smart voice that exists on your phone, your iPhone. You have smart fashion wear now. I don't own any of those. Your hearable smart wear, and all the capabilities that exist in your home, from lighting to entertainment devices to smart charges, etc. Okay. So what are some security challenges that we are going to face with these smart devices? All right. Smart devices such as TVs or home appliances really face a lot of um, security issues. And some of those security issues really essentially come down to the inability to really know what kind of software that they're running. All right. Typically, we don't really know what kind of software they're running, whether they're sitting on a Windows XP, Windows 10, or a Linux environment that might be outdated. That is not made available to the user. All smart devices require some kind of network connection and cloud connection, because most of the command control usually resides within a cloud somewhere, or requires some form of network connectivity, which makes it really vulnerable to a lot of security issues, and often requires updates that we are not really aware of what these updates might do and how they might hurt our system, so to speak. All right. So why is it dangerous, and why should we understand what smart devices are? Again, um, smart devices, in my opinion, are essentially dangerous because of some of the capabilities that they allow. All right. So I'm going to give you an example of how easy it is to discover a smart device. So let's say I'm sitting in outside of someone's network, all right, and I happen to pull the IP address that they sit on, right? So I can actually come in here and use this network scanner. So this is an advanced IP scanner, and I can scan the entire person's network to really get a sense of, okay, what type of devices exist on that person's network. So I can come in here, I can do a 192.168.1.0 through, let's do a 192.168. 255.254, right? And I'm going to basically do a network scan here of the entire person's network, all right? And here I'm performing this scan. And if all goes well with this scan, I should get a list of devices that are available on this person's network, right? So here I'm scanning the network, and you're going to start to see one by one that all of the devices that exist on the network are going to appear, right? And here I have one smart device. I have an iPhone. I have a bunch of other devices that are just appearing. So that is how easy it is to actually scan devices on a network and really gain access to them once you understand how to use some of the other tools that are out there to access some of those smart devices, right? And here's a sample example sitting outside in a home network, and I just scanned that home network and I'm able to pull a list of all of the devices that happen to be on that network, right? Here I have wearable technology. Um, I have Apple technology, a bunch of other technology, and the scan's going to take a while because I essentially asked it to scan the entire network for me. So smart devices are essentially really taking over the world. But we also have some issues that these smart devices pose. And I'm going to give you an example of one of the most recent issues that we know about. So here's this gentleman here. He's driving his car. And what hackers are essentially going to do is they're going to stop the car and take full control of it, right? While he's on the highway. So let's take a look. So think about that. Here, this man has a smart car, he's driving it, and there are hackers sitting in their bedroom or at their house in the living room. And they had permission to do this, by the way, before they did it. And they killed the engine while this man's on the highway. He can't park the car, he can't stop the car, he can't even maneuver the car out of the way because the hackers were able to hack into the system using the network that the car utilizes in the command control via the cloud to access this user's smart device. So that is what smart devices essentially are, and they really provide us with a lot of flexibility, a lot of ability to really make some changes. However, smart devices in your Security Plus exam are going to be known as embedded devices. Security features are very, very often poorly documented for those smart devices. And we don't really know what patch management or security response processes that vendors have to really mitigate inadequate designs and build of these smart devices. So it's still early on in its stage, so there's still research being done, but I just wanted to introduce you guys to what smart devices are so you can know when you see them and understand that there's a lot of security risk that we still have not addressed. Thank you for watching.